Every July and August, my social media is filled with educators, administrators counting down the days until the first day of school, and parents counting down the days until summer ends. And while I understand why they feel that way, I realize that's just not my story. So I wanted to create a space that still celebrates the joy that still can be found in a teaching career.
I've got something special in my classroom.
Welcome. My name is April, and this August I am entering my 15th year teaching math. I am a mom to a recent high school graduate. I'm a wife. I enjoy traveling and trying new things. This channel is not about pretending or showing that teaching is perfect. Because let's be honest, y'all, it's not. Teaching is not a perfect career. It has its troubles just like other careers. And you see it all on social media. You see it on the news. This channel is really just about showcasing some of the positives about teaching and just showing that teaching can be a rewarding career and it still has moments of joy. Let me talk about a few of the reasons why I enjoy teaching high school. First of all, I love the personalities of teenagers. They are full of personality. I feel like we can crack jokes, we can laugh, we can play together. I can throw in a little sarcasm here and there, and all of that jazz. Another reason why I enjoy teaching high schoolers, specifically this reason why is for ninth graders, is because a lot of ninth graders come in, they're nervous, they're scared, and a lot of them, they don't like math. They may have had bad math teachers. Some of them tell me that. Some of them they just never like math. So they come in nervous, scared, and by the time they leave my classroom, they are feeling more confident about math. They don't enjoy math altogether, but they are growing as a student. So that is something I just truly love about teaching math. Another reason why I enjoy teaching high school is I get to see my students mature over the years. You know, at the beginning of the year, like I said, they come in timid, especially freshmen, and then throughout their high school years, I get to see that growth. And the next reason is also I get to celebrate with my students. And all celebrations don't even have to be about academics. It could be social celebrations, sport celebrations. You know, some of my students, they go off and compete in different UIL organizations. So I get to celebrate with my students. For me, teaching and working in education has not always been about math. I feel like working in education and teaching also have some benefits. And one of the biggest ones is our schedule. People say all the time, oh, you get summers off, you get summers off. Yeah, I enjoy those summers. I use those summers to my full capabilities, especially recently. So we get June and July off, at least I do in my district. We get 2 weeks of Christmas break, and I feel like that works out great for a lot of us that work in education that have families, young kids. It was nice to, especially when my son was younger, to have that Christmas break off with him.
I would love that.
We have a week off for Thanksgiving. We have that Thanksgiving break, or some districts have a fall break, spring break, and some people also get another spring break, they get 2 weeks in the spring. I haven't worked in a district like that, but those are nice breaks to have that we are able to spend with our families. If you have a family, I do. Now, I will say this, spring break, I didn't always have off with my son because I didn't always work in the district that he was enrolled in. So it's nice to have those breaks off. And of course, weekends. Now, there are some teachers that work during weekends, and I'll speak on that on another video. Those teachers, look, I commend them. They work hard. What I mean, there are coaches, people that are over different organizations that carry students to compete. So those teachers, yes, they are compensated, but I feel like they put in a lot of hours.
I want to start a fashion club.
Please, you bought that outfit at Build-A-Bear. Almost made you wear a uniform this year.
Another reason why I enjoy working in education is every year we get a fresh start. You know, I get a fresh start with students. Students get a fresh start, a new batch of kids, new personalities, a similar schedule, or it could change. But I just get a fresh start with kids. Teaching, let me just say this, it's never boring. It's always something going on. We don't have one of those type of jobs where you sit in a cubicle, because I couldn't work in those jobs anyway, where you sit down and kind of do mundane tasks. I am a teacher that is always up and walking around in my classroom, kind of engaging with my students. So
this is what I do.
And finally, I feel like working in education, I feel like there is a purpose behind working in education. Yes, there's purpose in other fields, but I enjoy education. Teaching has its difficult days, just like other careers. I just don't want those days to define my experience. That's it, you know?
Guys, this year's still gonna be great.
So let's get into why I created this channel. I created this channel to kind of showcase a little bit of teaching, a little bit of my hobbies, a little bit of my travels. I've considered creating a channel and even created some channels in the past, but I feel like those channels were too niche. When I say too niche, I didn't want it to be focused on strictly teaching. I didn't want my channel to be focused strictly off of my travels. I didn't want it to be about only home life either. I want this channel to be a place where all of that kind of comes together. So like I said, this could possibly be a lifestyle type channel. I don't know. Teaching, living life. So here's what's coming up next on the channel. One, I have some things that came in from my Amazon wish list, and so a few more just classroom supplies that I purchased. I'm going to do a classroom setup. You'll see my son and I rearranging my classroom because I'm switching classrooms this year. I'm not quite happy about that, but change is coming, and hey, we all have to adjust.
Are you freaking kidding me?
And some of my summer adventures. This past summer, well, I'm still in summer. I went to Nigeria for a few weeks, and I was in London for about 4 to 5 days. I don't even remember how long I was there. So I'll showcase some of the things that I did while I was there. If you're a teacher looking for a little inspiration and joy in the classroom, or you're simply wondering what is life like outside the classroom, I hope you'll join me. Until next time, bye bye. Take care.